Yo, what's up? Another episode of a show we don't got a name for.
Yeah, we don't get a name for it yet, but maybe you guys want to come up with some suggestions, and if you have any suggestions, just put them down below in the comments.
What's coming up on this episode?
So today we have 3 weapons we consider the most overpowered ones, and we have analyzed them all 3, and we're going to go in depth with them.
Yeah, we really got into the weapons and just checked out what was the base damage and what was the range, and we're gonna show you what were our findings, and this is our top 3.
Shotgun.
Yeah, the shotgun is just mad, man. It's really crazy. I think it's my personal favorite to use because it got a little bit skill involved, but it doesn't is necessarily too overpowered.
No,
right?
I don't consider it too overpowered, but I consider it one of the most overpowered weapons because of the high close combat damage. It's just such a nice finishing weapon. Now, I mean, that depends on your own playstyle, but I play it like a finishing weapon.
I actually don't play it as a finishing weapon. I play it as a main weapon, aside a sniper rifle, but I like to play it as just a single weapon because of the high mobility you get of this weapon. It's so, like, when you got on top of people and you land the first shot, there's no point of running, is it?
No, you just have to stay and fight it out, because once someone gets the first shot off and you're unaware of their presence, and someone just takes like 50% of your health straight away,
yes,
there's really no point running unless you have a really good escape route.
Yeah, or you got the shield. The shield might be able to save your life because the shield is pretty good against the slug shotgun that we are using.
Yeah, indeed.
And I think there are some pros and there are some cons though. What we consider really pros are like the really high close combat damage, right?
Actually, one shot with the tier 1 shotgun, it does 51 damage if all the bullets are hitting, and that's insane because you fire pretty fast and you can 2-shot everything that doesn't got a shield on.
The damage depends on the number of hits, like the number of bullets hitting your target. So if all the bullets that are spreading out is hitting your target, you get the max damage. And the closer you are and the bigger body parts, the more chance you got to hit, right?
Yeah, indeed. So distance equals less bullet hitting equals less damage. So that's how the shotgun works.
Yeah, pretty much. Another pro, I think, is the fast reloading, and that it lets you continue shooting while you're reloading. I think that's like overpowered.
Yeah, that's really the amazing part about the shotgun. The shell loading, it's just amazing. If you run out of bullets, you can just reload, and it will keep 1 bullet in the magazine, and you can just fire it straight away, and it will keep reloading, and you can just keep firing.
Yeah, and
just a bit less, rate of fire.
Yeah, that makes you just get you very mobile, right? You just have the possibility like to move around like crazy, and there's some kind of movement we figured out. If you do that, the bullets hit you much harder. People will get crazy by finding you in their scope. It's really, really great, and it works really good with the shotgun actually. So there are also some cons, man, and that's the range.
Yeah, the range. The range is actually the only con I can think about. Well, you need to be pretty close to your target to be able to deal damage, like you said before. And if you're not pretty close, then you deal less damage.
Yeah, I think though there's another con on that though, because the shotgun doesn't scale on headshots, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't get any damage multipliers when you're headshotting with a shotgun.
Exactly, that's what we tried to figure out. We were really bashing on their heads, and the animation started to pop up, but the damage didn't increase by numbers shooting on the head. So there's no damage increase. I don't know if it's really a con. We thought to address that as a con.
Yep.
So let's put these things together then. The pros?
The pros, really high close combat. Very, very fast reloading time, and you can continue firing while reloading. And very high mobility while using shotgun.
Indeed. Plus I got another.
Yeah?
It's overpowered.
Yeah, it's overpowered.
And the cons is the range. You cannot headshot. Well, actually the damage don't increase.
Yeah, and also I have another con.
And that is?
It's overpowered.
Yeah, that's right, man. It's overpowered.
It's overpowered.
Yeah, true.
The slug balls.
So we're now gonna talk about the OP-ness of the slug pulse weapon, man.
Yeah, the slug pulse gun. This is an insanely powerful weapon.
Yeah, and it's not like we just use the slug or pulse gun, but we're using it with laser guidance. I don't know if you can tell something about the laser guidance.
Yo, the laser guidance is actually allow you. Okay, so the weapon got bullet travel time, right?
Yes.
And the laser guidance system will allow you to more correctly aim your slow-moving bullets, because they will always move towards where you are pointing with the laser guidance. It's a lot easier. You have to lead your shot just a tiny bit, and by leading my shot, I mean you just have to aim a slight tiny bit in front of your enemy in the direction he's moving, and all the bullets will, not all the bullets, but most of the bullets will kind of hit with some practice.
Yeah, indeed. And because of its high fire rate, it does insane damage. I think it's the fire rate that really complements the damage it's doing.
Indeed. This weapon actually kills within 1.5 seconds if you're hitting all the bullets. And that's if you're shooting at the body, you know. So if you're shooting at the body, it takes around 16 shots to actually kill a person, and that takes 1.5 seconds or something around that.
Yeah, actually the damage is between 4 and 8. It's 4 to 5 on the leg, 5 to 6 on the body, and 7 to 8 on the head. And that's all with the Tier 1 gear. So it's only got the Tier 2 laser guidance, but the rest is all basic stuff, so it doesn't has effect on the damage.
Yeah. And another option is consider using the standard magazine.
Yes.
You gain a tiny bit of extra damage, but you lose out on you lose out on 50 bullets. So actually, unless you have achieved, you know, skill level 18 with the over 9,000 accuracy, or you're actually an aimbot,
like that.
like that. I prefer to use the 100 mag high capacity, because in a fight you're bound to miss some bullets, because both you and the targets are moving about quite a lot.
Yeah, and you want to get them killed. It's not that you are like you're saying using aimbot or something. You are human, man, and you're gonna miss some of these bullets.
Yep.
So it's really good for that, because it's getting when you're using the standard mag, the damage is 5 to 6, 6 to 7, and 8 to 9, 6 to 7 and 8 to 9, and it's just 1 point of difference in damage, and you're getting 50 bullets back for that only 1 damage.
So use the high capacity magazine.
Yeah,
it's better.
Use it. It's much better.
Yep.
So, what are the pros and what are the cons on this particular weapon?
Okay, so the pros with this weapon, like we said, it got insanely high rate of fire.
Yes.
And yeah, it kills very quickly. It has good accuracy, very high damage. It allows some mobility, the very quick kill potential, and the high accuracy with the high damage. It's really good weapon overall.
It has like the spooling mechanism, so it takes like 1 second to fire up before it starts firing your bullets.
Yep.
And your mobility pretty much is lost there, because you can't when you do a dive roll, that's how it's called, a dive roll. You just lose the spooling activation, so you gotta activate your spooling mechanism all over again, and it takes 1 second every time you roll. So it's the trick to keep it jumpy, you know. You gotta be jumpy and jumping all around people, and just make sure that they have a harder time to hit you. So don't stand still in this game. I just tell you guys, if you are someone who stands still a lot in games, you can't do this in this game. So we're up for number 1 now, and what we got for you is a weapon. Well, I think Penguin must explain that, man. It's like pure awesomeness.
We got something special for you this day, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it may be not sounding like it's really special when you see the outcome, but believe me, this is something special, and we're gonna tell you why. So we were talking about the rocket launcher.
The rocket launcher, man.
Just the simple, plain old rocket launcher.
And but this is our number 1 spot. Yeah. Okay, so about the rocket launcher, man.
Yeah.
This weapon, it's got very, very long range. I mean, you can literally shoot across the map with this weapon.
Yeah, it doesn't have. It goes infinite.
Yeah, infinite range. And another good thing is that range doesn't matter the damage output as long as you score a direct hit.
So, like, shooting direct hits doesn't only give the hit of the direct hit you're hitting, but it also does damage for the blast radius you hit them with, right?
Yeah, so the damage is like, if you score a direct hit, the rocket lands on the body of the other person, it deals 59 damage. And that's just from the rocket. And then you have like this blast radius, you get extra damage, between 5 and 10 extra damage if you score a direct hit, because the target is in within your blast radius.
Yeah, and the reload is pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Because the reload is, we didn't get numbers about that, but it's under 1 second.
It's very fast.
It's really, really fast. Awesome, I want to say.
Yeah, this weapon it's completely insane, and people are saying like that using a rocket launcher there is no skill involved, and I would like to point out maybe it's not as skillful as using the sniper, but it takes a lot of practice to aim those rockets properly. Maybe not in close combat, but yeah, long range it actually is.
Yeah, because actually we were considering the rocket or the sniper as like being the most overpowered, in the top 3 of the most overpowered weapon.
Yeah.
But when we just saw the stats of the rockets, we just considered sniper to be much more of a skilled weapon, using it with skill.
The very long range, the very fast reload time, the very high damage, and the very, very good mobility you have while using this weapon. And also, with the laser guidance system, the great control of the projectiles you get. You can actually, you know, send your rockets around corners, over walls, and hitting your targets where they thought they were safe. So, okay, so this is all the good part about the weapon, but every weapon has its drawbacks. So, could you please tell me some about the cons?
Yeah, one of the biggest cons I think on this weapon is that it damages yourself when you're too close to the weapon, and it actually can give you a direct hit, and yeah, you just don't gotta miss with this weapon. If you miss once, then it's gonna be like you need to reload. And it starts all over again, but the other side has more time to get the first shot done, and the best thing is not to miss a rocket. Something else, the rockets can be shot out of the air because there's slow moving projectiles.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna tell you about how good the shotgun is at shooting down rockets, so I just never told you that.
You shouldn't tell people about the shotgun shooting down rockets. That's not cool.
I didn't tell them.
Okay. actually, we like to know what's making you rage quit and shit, and in this game.
Put it in the comments. Also, if you have any name suggestions for our clips or our show, you should also put that in the comments.
Because we wanted to continue on a greater scale than we're doing now, and we needed like a good name for a gaming channel. So if you got a good name or whatever, you can put it on the comment section below. Of course, you can ask us anything, and please subscribe to our channel because it supports our channel, and we can keep continuing doing this awesome games.
Indeed.
So thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll see you next time.
I see you in game.
Yeah, awesome.
Maakt al een stuk, ja, spit als een beest, breed. Je kan niet komen, want dit is te heet. Nee, je kan niet komen, want jij gaat niet mee. Gay, je zit vast in je niggas en reet. Waarom ben ik zo hard, waarom ben je zo fake? Wie komt er nu harder, vraagt die shit aan een leek. Als een Big Mac is het hoe ik rappertje zee. En ik doe dit in een uur, jij niet eens in een week, bitch.
Naar wie de fuck wil er komen? Gaat er niet om money, nee, dan worden niet gesproken. Leef nu de life, jij leeft in je dromen. Baas van mezelf, voor de rest is het over, nigga. Naar wie de fuck wil er komen? Gaat er niet om money, nee, dan worden niet gesproken. Leef nu de life, jij leeft in je dromen. Baas van mezelf, voor de rest is het over, nigga.